Hi, this is George Alger. Welcome to today's segment of Our Ventura TV. Today we're going to be speaking about the Santa Paula Theater Center. And joining us is the artistic director, Jessi May Stevenson.
Hello.
Welcome, Jessi. And for
Thank you.
those, yeah, good to
Happy
have
to
you. And
be
for
here.
those who may not know, what is the Santa Paula Theater Center?
Well, the Santa Paula Theater Center is a historic building that's over 100 years old that houses a theater company that has so much more. We do five main stage shows a year, but we also have a backstage, which is an artist-driven space where we do local playwright showcases, we do staged readings, we do painting workshops. We do everything you can think of back there, honestly. We also do a concert series each year. Last year, we did five concerts. We also do one-time events like casting director workshops or magic shows where we collaborate with the House of Magic, which is another Santa Paula nonprofit. Also, last year we started the Santa Paula Film Festival, and this will be our second year. And our first year was a great success. We had lots of people submit, and most of the people who submitted were able to come to the festival, which was really fun. So we suspect it will be even better this year. And we have this gorgeous, huge screen. So we feel very, very fortunate that we get to do so much. And besides that, we have classes for all ages. I teach the teenage acting class, but we also have a class for 8 to 11-year-olds as well as adults for acting and short playwriting.
Wow, it almost seems like the name should be the Santa Paula Arts Center.
I know. Well, our saying is there is always something happening at Santa Paula Theater Center. That's our catchphrase, and it's so true. Our theater is full all the time. It's
Very
great.
good. And it's a nonprofit, correct?
Yep. Yep.
Good. And so speak about the just generally about some of the programs and the costs.
Yes. So, we are a seriously nonprofit. So we are basically volunteer led. So we have very few people on payroll. Everyone is someone who volunteers. We have a board of directors who helps everyone is very active in the theater. And we have a whole group of volunteers who help us in many ways, whether it be running tech for a show, being a house manager, being a stage manager. There are millions of ways you can get involved to make this theater run because we are seriously nonprofit.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, coming back to the theater itself, how do you choose what's, a season? What are the performances going to be?
Right. Well, I really like to have a season that feels cohesive. So I want each play to somehow relate to each other, but also be really different. Like this year, I chose the theme Behind the Curtain, Beyond the Stage. So it's a season of contrasts. It's contemporary, it's classic, but the main theme of each play is what we show the world versus what we keep hidden. So each play this year has a very unique and different perspective on this very human theme, giving a really rich tapestry of the human experience.
Very good. Jesse, you mentioned the programs that you have, and they're open to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
But speak about how people could volunteer in other ways to help the whole art center.
Honestly, this year is our 40th anniversary. And so we're reaching out to everyone who comes to the shows. We have a QR code on our program, but you can also go to our website, which is giving $40 for our 40th year anniversary. Because honestly, this beautiful historic building is over 100 years old and it requires quite significant upkeep, as well as the frequency of wildfires now have driven our insurance costs to unsustainable levels. So money is a great way to help, but also giving your time is also invaluable. There's so much you can do. I mean, we have volunteers clean up after shows. If you contact, we just go to our website and contact our box office. We will welcome you with open arms and find a task for you. And everyone is family to us. We have such a close knit group that I think you'll have fun being a part our family.
Good. Can you comment on challenges for the theater?
Well, the hugest challenge I think is the financial upkeep of such a old building. This building's on the National Registry, and it's this beautiful shingle craftsman style building that's extremely unique, and so it requires very specific things, and we of course want to cherish it and love it and keep it intact. And we have actually board members who are historians who are very, very dedicated to keeping our theater running, and that's wonderful. But there are many challenges, scheduling, because we have so many classes, so many things going on at once. We try not to run into each other, but often we are. I often think, I wish we had a rehearsal room just right outside the theater, because we want to do so much. And that can be challenging. The challenges, these are just happy problems, honestly. I love every part of everything we do, but, it takes a lot of people to keep this theater running. Like we have a production manager who handles all of this technical things, like finding the stage managers, the lighting designers, running the lights and sound. We also have different set designers, lighting designers. There are so many people that have to collaborate together, and keeping us all on the same page is important to me and a challenge.
Very good.
A good one.
Yeah. Can you comment on any goals?
Well, we want to expand our education outreach. Right now, we do have quite a few classes. Like I said, the 3 different levels of acting classes, as well as the writing class. But I'd love to add a directing class, because everybody wants to direct at Santa Paula Theater Center. It's so funny how many people reach out to me. And I think that would be a great way for us to know them, and for them to know us, how we work. And other types of classes. We have the painting workshop. I would love to see 3 or 4 more classes be added to our roster, as long as we can find room to put everyone.
Jessi, when you're out in the community, in the grocery store, or, just bumping into folks and they find out what you're doing, what's the most common question you get asked?
Well, because I am the artistic director, but I'm also a director and an actor. So I do act in 1 show a year. And the number one thing people ask me is, how do you learn all those lines?
How do you?
It's like a muscle, like any other muscle. You use it so much, like I have for my entire life. It's something that becomes easier with time. You find your little tricks, how you remember one thing to the next. And honestly, it's repetition over and over and over. It's the only way.
Got it. Well, Jessi, we're just about out of time here. I wonder if you could share the website that viewers could go to for more information.
Yeah, absolutely. We are www.santapaulathéatercenter.org. It's theater spelled with an ER, not an RE.
Good. And do you have a final message for the viewers?
Supporting the arts is more important than you can possibly understand. The arts help children in ways throughout their life that can't be explained, in terms of confidence, in terms of being able to speak in their jobs articulately. If you support the arts and young people in the arts, this world will be a better place.
Mm-hmm. Well said. Thank you so much, Jessi. We're going to wrap up here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This is George Alger signing off for this segment of Our Ventura TV. Until we meet again.